folks, and welcome into the Cougar Sports Network. Our first men's and women's basketball doubleheader. The Chaffey Panthers and the College of the Canyons Cougars here from Lee Smelser Court inside the Cougar cage. Chaffey 1-3, coached by Matteo Villicazzi, their interim head coach. College of the Canyons 2-2, the head coach Howard Fisher. Coach Fisher not here today. So Brian Kimmel and Waskanian will be in charge of the bench for Coach Fisher today. So we'll get the starting lineups for both sides. For Chaffey, Cameron Gardner, Colin Ingram, Christian Walton, Dustin Payne, and Kajan Thomas will be the starters for the Panthers, who, as we said, are 1-3 on the season, have lost 3 straight coming into today. For College of the Canyons, Donovan Cornelius, Wyatt Wilson, Julius Washington, Tommy Pickens, and Dwayne Boston Jr. will get the start for the 2-2 Cougars, who have lost their last 2. So as we go through today, one of these two teams will snap a losing skid. As Chaffey, a perennial powerhouse in the 3C2A, but falling on a little bit of rough times to start the season this year. Their losses piling up over the last 3. They lost to Santa Ana, Santiago Canyon, and LA Trade Tech. They've allowed over 90 points in all 3 of their losses this year, with the most points allowed 102 against Santa Ana, but their largest loss, a 23-point loss to Santiago Canyon back on November 7th. They're only win an 85-84 loss over Cerritos. For College of the Canyons, they lost their last 2, but by 5 points total in both games. So you talk about only 10 points on the negative side in their 2 losses this season. Lost 91-86 to Ventura and 72-67 to Irvine Valley College. And the Cougars playing well. Scored 87 points in both their Clash at Canyons victories against Barstow and Cuyamaca. So there is a good team down there in College of the Canyons. It's just a consistency, and if they can get things going, as we are underway here, College of the Canyons and Chaffey College from Lee Smelser Court inside the Cougar cage. Chaffey in their black uniforms attacking the basket to our right in the first half. Here's a 3 from Gardner. No good. Wyatt Wilson went up, pulled down the rebound. And a foul going to be called on Kajan Thomas as he ran over the top of Wilson on the rebound. For Canyons, Wilson and Cornelius, 2 of their sophomores, both starting here today. Justin Perez, the other sophomore on the roster, coming off the bench. Here's Wilson from the corner for 3, no good. Rebound pulled down by Chaffey, and the Panthers will go back the other way, so each team empty on their first possession. Cameron Gardner, the point guard for Chaffey, 50th in the state in steals this year. He's 37th in three-point percentage, shooting 33% coming into the game today. Have to watch him on both sides of the floor as he controls the basketball, moves to his left. Gets picked up in rotation by Dwayne Boston Jr. Got a shot off in the lane. It goes out off of Canyon, so it'll be a reset for Chaffey at 20 seconds here, and the Panthers will go to work offensively. Inbound play from Chaffey right into the hands of Thomas. Canyons had their heads turned the wrong direction that time, so an easy bucket for Thomas, and Chaffey has a 2-0 lead. Here's a 3-pointer from Dwayne Boston Jr., no good. Canyons 0 for 2 from 3 so far. They've missed on both their shots. Both have come from the near side corner. It's the Canyons team this season shooting 33% from 3, which is just middle of the pack, 41st in the state of California. 2-0 Chaffey advantage just underway. Some pain with the basketball. They get it inside. An offensive foul going to be called against Thomas. Second quick foul on Thomas, so that's going to send the big 6'8 forward out of Victorville to the bench. Canyons will come to work offensively. Julius Washington thought about a stop-up, instead got it to Wyatt Wilson. He lays it home. And we're even at 2-all. Nice pass from Washington to find Wyatt Wilson. Tommy Pickens will pick up Payne. The half-court line as Payne will move it to the near side, driving baseline for Chaffey. They'll throw it out to Walton. But stepping on the end line that time was Colin Ingram. Gardner coming out, Avery Garcia checking in. Cornelius will get it in play. Canyons will put up a three that's no good. We'll go back to work the other way. Here's Chaffey for three. Desson Payne, no good. Neither team shooting the ball very well here early on. Julius Washington back the other way for Canyons, into the corner. Cornelius for three, and there's a three-pointer. Donovan Cornelius shooting just 3 of 9 from 3 coming in, but it's a 5-2 Canyons lead. As an early timeout from Chaffey, the Panthers aren't happy with anything that's going on right now on the floor, I think on the offensive side, and that's what's drawn them into the bench to talk things over here. So a 5-2 advantage for College of the Canyons. Cougars 1 of 4 from 3 here so far, 2 of 5 from the floor. Chaffey 1 of 4 from the floor and 0 of 2 from 3. This is 2 minutes and 30 seconds in here to the first half. College of the Canyons and Chaffey. Panthers work with a basketball. Payne with it. Will send across to Morrison. They'll kick it out to the outside to Ingram. Ingram trying to drive. Kicks it back. Three-pointer on the way. That one is good. And Samaj Morrison knocks it down. Morrison, 24th in the state in three-point percentage. Or three-point shooting, 11 of 25. He's 44% from 3, which is the lead on the team. So we're even at 5 all here. Foul on Tommy Pickens, his first. Panthers will go back to work offensively. Payne on the far wing will send it to the near side to Avery Garcia. He'll drive into the painted area, puts it off the rim, but it didn't fall. Rattled around everywhere, but just did not go in. The Canyons will go to work offensively on the other side. There's a drive, kick into the corner. Cornelius for 3, looking for his second of the ball game, no good. Chaffey back the other way offensively. Pass picked off by Wyatt Wilson. He'll send it ahead. Tommy Pickens. Euro step into the lane. High off the window. No good. Canyons struggling from the floor right now. Pickens, who's been their leader offensively with 17 points per game. Couldn't put that one home. We'll get a stoppage here. Here's a deep 2 from Wyatt Wilson from about 20, no good. Cornelius came down with the rebound, but had it stripped out of his hands. And Chaffey will work back onto the offensive side. Here's Avery Garcia. We'll kick it back to Samaj Morrison. He'll put up a 3. Morrison 2 for 2 from beyond right now. So Morrison has Chaffey out to a 8-5 advantage here. Here's Julius Washington will hand off. Jeremiah Williams into the game for Canyons, driving with his left hand. Gets stopped up before he got to the block. Kicks it back to Wayne Boston Jr. for 3. And the game is tied at 8. Avery Garcia trying to drive and a foul called on Canyons. Foul goes against Washington, his first. Ricky Rivas checking in to take over for Donovan Cornelius right now. Back the other way, Canyons gets themselves down the floor but couldn't put anything in. Inbound play to Wyatt Wilson, tipped, did not fall. Back the other way comes Chaffey. Check sends it over near side. Morrison no good on a 3. Dwayne Boston Jr. the rebound, trying to sprint it ahead. And now he'll slow things up. Canyons going with mostly guards here today. They do have Craig Irons and Jeremiah Fort on the bench, who are 6'6" and 7 foot, Irons being the 7-footer. Here's a little runner, no good from Julius Washington. And we stay at all, 6 minutes in. Inside to the Panthers. Foul called as Avery Garcia will get himself to the line. Foul goes against Ricky Rivas, his first. Garcia, 60% from the line this season, 9 of 15. Averaging 7.8 per game is Avery Garcia, but he's been very good in the assist game, 5.5 assists per game, which is the lead on the team. 22 total assists, which is 9th most in the state. He makes the first of 2. Second is good. So give Chaffey a 2-point advantage once again, and they get a takeaway. Walton swatting that one away. So it remains 10-8 in favor of Chaffey. Gardner trying to drive, will kick it onto the far side. 3-pointer short off the hands of Morrison. Rebound Wyatt Wilson, outlets quickly ahead. Trying to drive to the basket is Jeremiah Williams, and he'll lay it in. So we're even at 10 all. Chaffey quickly back the other way. Gardner swatted away as he went up by Ricky Rivas. Canyons quickly in transition, and a one-handed slam, and a timeout on the floor. It starts with the block on the defensive side and then rips back the other way for Canyons. It's a one-handed slam for the Cougars. Puts Canyons out in front here. trying to get some things back to work. Chaffey back to work with the basketball here. 12-10 in favor of Canyons. Gardner thought about a three. Stopped up, thought better of it. Now will try and drive to the paint. Turns to spin it back out. It's taken away. Good step in by Williams. He'll drive, and he'll draw a foul as he tried to lay it off the glass. So it starts defensively for Canyons here. And Williams will go to line to shoot two. Williams this season, 55.6% from the line, misses the first. Second of two is good. Craig Irons into the game, altering a shot that time, and Canyons trying to go back the other way. Here's Ricky Rivas, trying to get it down to Irons. Canyons gets it inside. Irons, good vision that time, lays it off. And Williams with another bucket. Nice assist from the big man that time. Williams with 5 now. Canyons with a 5-point lead. Here's Cameron Gardner for Chaffey. Skips it into Ingram, back out top to Gardner. He'll put up a 3 over the top of Rivas. No good. Williams pulls down the rebound. Pressured by a couple of Chaffey Panthers, but able to get it away. And Canyons working it quickly up the floor. Into the corner, Justin Perez for 3, no good. Chaffey in transition, can't get a clean shot away as Canyons got a hand on the ball as Christian Walton went up. Instead, they get a 3-pointer on a reset from Garcia that's no good, and then it's out off of Chaffey. Canyons basketball. Good defense that time, coming back for College of the Canyons to make sure they swat that one slightly away. Fresh bodies into the game. Donovan Cornelius back in there for College of the Canyons, as well as Tommy Pickens. Here's Irons for Canyons. Follow-away jumper from the painted area, no good. Irons has struggled to get his game going. Canyons, you think with the size, like to have him out there, especially on the defensive side, as he can certainly alter things around the middle. Here's Chaffey back to work offensively. Walton trying to throw it inside. Markham trying to take Irons, who alters the shot, pulls down the board, and Cornelius the other way for Canyons. Cornelius, top of the key, 2-pointer, no good. Irons the offensive board, and the putback is there. Good job by the big man inside. Chaffey with a 3 on the other side that's good. Tyson Payne knocks it down. First triple of the ball game for him. Payne's got 3 now. And Chaffey back within 5. Here's Justin Perez for Canyons on the far wing. We'll send it up top to Tommy Pickens between the rings. Trying to spin, got run into, and in turn draws a foul. Irons. Good passing by Canyons to find the big man as he finishes it off. And then a block down low. Canyons back to work offensively. Pickens with a jumper that's good. And the Cougars starting to roll here. Lead is 21-13, College of the Canyons. Chaffey able to work it towards your check, no good. Good work from Craig Irons, gets a nice applause as he goes off, as well as Jeremiah Williams. Chaffey will get it inbounds. Juracek will throw it onto the hands of Dyson Payne. Payne will try and work this time against A10 Hassan. Follow-away jumper, no good. Perez and Pickens crash into one another, but Perez able to come away with the rebound. Got it to Donovan Cornelius as the Cougars go back to work. I didn't start the clock, so we'll get that set back up. That one no good. It'll go out off of Cannons. Cornelius off the inbound play. Able to get into the lane and put it home. Hassan now with a rebound off a Chaffey miss. He's triple teamed trying to get an outlet. Finds it to Tommy Pickens. Pickens slips a man, now drives 2 big steps into the painted area and lays it home. That's why Tommy Pickens has been very effective. His ability to get to the basket this season. And a 30-second Chaffey timeout. So 25-13 Canyons advantage, 8:30 to go. Cornelius, Williams, and Boston Jr. all with 5 points. Samaj Morrison with 6 for Chaffey. Here's a 3 from Morrison again, trying to stay hot. No good. Rebound Wilson, outlet Cornelius. Canyons back the other way. Wilson delaying, got it to Tommy Pickens. Pickens into the painted space again. Counted in the foul for Tommy Pickens. And Pickens will try for the old-fashioned three-point play. Walton back in for Cameron Gardner here. Pickens knocks down the foul shot. Pickens this season has been a 73% foul shooter. Payne will send it near side. Walton jumper short. Long rebound came back to him as it got by both Hassan and Cornelius. Morrison into the paint area, back to work for Chaffey. Will set it far side. Payne trying to drive, dumped it off inside. Ball stolen away. Pickens got his hands on it, along with a couple of other Cougars. They go in transition. Cornelius has it blocked. It's out off of Chaffey. It'll be Canyons basketball. Defense has stepped it up a bit here for Canyons. Here's Cornelius. Got it to Wilson, near side wing. Now to Hassan, block extended on the near side. He tries to Bauer his mound down. Throws it off the glass with the left hand as he's spun back in. And Canyons gets 2 from A10 Hassan. They're up 30-13. So an out off of Chaffey. The Cougars are rolling here. And Hassan with his first 2 points. averaging just 1.5 per game, but you like the work from the big man down low that time. Hassan really is listed as a guard, but playing more of a power forward role. Here's a jumper from Dwayne Boston from about 12 feet that's no good. Rebound picked up by Morrison. He'll sprint it out ahead. Got it over to Garcia, top of the key. And now he'll start to back it out between the rings. Garcia trying to drive. Kicks it back. Three-pointer on the way. No good. Off the back iron by Payne. Rebound pulled down by Canyons. Cornelius on the outlet. Brings it onto the far wing. Now gets it to the Hassan. Block extended far side. Back to Dwayne Boston Jr. for three in rhythm. No. Rattled in and out. Rebound was pulled down by Colin Ingram. He kind of throws it to nowhere that time. Was trying to get it to either Morrison or Garcia. It was behind both of them, and it's a Chaffey turnover. Timeout by College of the Canyons. 6 turnover of the ballgame on Chaffey. We'll step aside for the full timeout here on the floor.
Whether we're on the move or stuck in one place, it's with us. Comforting, healing, and transforming lives. It's the power of you. With 4 world-class hospitals and over 170 clinics across Southern California, together, we're building a healthier community. We're your neighbors, your friends, your family. It begins with you. UCLA Health.
Canyons with a 30-13 advantage. It'll be Chaffey basketball out of the timeout. Actually, excuse me, it'll be Canyons basketball out of the timeout. I apologize. Cougars back to work offensively. Pickens, no good. Wilson couldn't control the rebound. We'll go back to work for Chaffey offensively. Here's Garcia. Got it over to Payne, driving. And an offensive foul called against Payne as Wyatt Wilson draws the charge. 6:03 to go here in the first half. A 30-13 Canyons lead. Remember, we'll have women's action after this against San Bernardino Valley College. First men's and women's doubleheader of the year. Canyons trying to set something up for Wyatt Wilson, no good. Chaffey quickly back to work. There's Walton, got it over to Morrison. Hassan with a block, and then another three on the way. And a Chaffey Panther down. Jonathan Markham was down. Dyson Payne with the three. Markham has to come off the floor due to the injury. Whistle. Here's Pickens now. Got it to Wilson. Three, no good. Off the hand of Hassan. And out of play. Jeremiah Fort into the game to replace Hassan. Walton. I think it was a deep two. It was no good nonetheless. Pickens the other way for Canyons. Sends it Cornelius far wing for 3, too strong. Wilson going to be called for a shoulder check foul that time as he ran into Yurchek. Second foul on Wyatt Wilson. Julius Washington into the game. Fort altering on that shot defensively as it was Garcia trying to throw up a runner. And now Canyons will try and work it inside. Dwayne Boston Jr. sending it out to Cornelius, but it was behind him on the pass. Turnover, Ingram back the other way, 2-on-1, trying for a little showtime for Chaffey. Counted and the foul for the Panthers as Walton lays it home as he skies through the air. Starts off the turnover. Nicely done from Chaffey, so Walton will go to the line. 8 for 8 from the line this year. Chaffey trying to cut the lead to 11. Walton remains perfect. Here's Cornelius now. Near side Washington, inside Dwayne Boston Jr., and he just throws it away. That's just a straight turnover on Dwayne Boston Jr. that time. Can't quite bring it to you. Play came back to work real quick here. As Chaffey went with pace. Here's a wide open look for 3 for Morrison as he got his man in the air, and Wyatt Wilson knocks it down. Canyons now trying to regather their offensive rhythm that they had. We're leading by 8. Boston has it knocked away. Wilson diving to the floor to try and recover it. And it'll be a held ball. Possession arrow with Canyons. Canyons hasn't scored since 7:25 to go in this first half. Chaffey on a 9-0 run. Continue the 9-0 run. Timeout, College of the Canyons. Brian Kimball wants to discuss things here. 3:42 to go in the first half. 30-22 Canyons. 30-second timeout, so we'll stick here with it. Said women's basketball up after this. San Bernardino Valley College and College of the Canyons. First look at the COC women today, as they have been on the road to start their season. Inbound off the held ball for Canyons. Cornelius gathers. Inside to Fort. Good spin move from Fort as he catches. Shields the basketball with his body and able to lay it home with the left hand. Breaks a 9-0 run. Chaffey on the other side. A 3 from Yurchek, no good. Canyons turns it over, though. Right back to the basket goes Colin Ingram, and he's got a bucket. So Chaffey back with an 8. Morrison with 9 leading the way for Chaffey. Pickens with 7 leading the way for Canyons. Cougars can't get that one inside to Fort. Turnover from College of the Canyons, but then right back the other way, a turnover from Chaffey. Ontario Matthews Jr. in to take over. As Jeremiah Fort will go to the bench. There's Washington, got it to Dwayne Boston. Jumper foul called as Boston got run into, and he'll go to the line for 2 shots. First of two from Boston is good. Second doesn't fall. Ontario Matthews Jr. with the rebound and the putback. So the lead back up to 11 now for Canyons, 35-24. Here's check. Kicked it into the corner. Ingram trying to set it up top. Picked off by Washington. He'll run back the other way. Washington off the window and in. Good hustle from Washington that time. The steal in the bucket on the other end. Ingram a putback tip in that time for Chaffey off the miss from Avery Garcia. Canyons 16 of 36 from the floor. Chaffey 9 of 35 for the Cougars this year. When shooting 50% from the floor, they're 2-0 this season, so they're under that number. Foul going to be called against Julius Washington. But the good news is when they hold opponents to under 30%, they're 2-0 as well. And Chaffey, 25.7% from the floor here so far, as it's a 37-26 Canyons lead. 1:57 to go here in the ball game. Here's a three from Morrison, no good. Wilson pulls down another rebound. Fourth of the game for Wyatt Wilson. Here's Rivas. Wilson for three from straight away, no. Easy rebound for Avery Garcia, who's going to try and sprint everybody ahead. Kicks it off into the corner. Walton for three, no good. Rebound pulled down by Markham. Offensive board, gets it back in the paint, turns it back up to the rim, but no good. Cornelius back on the offensive side now for Canyons. Into the corner, Dwayne Boston Jr. He'll work it back up to the wing. Now onto the near wing. Ricky Rivas trying to drive. Rivas lays it up with the right hand and gets the favorable roll. First bucket of the day for Ricky Rivas. And then a foul on Dwayne Boston Jr. will put Chaffey at the line for 1 of 1. Both teams in the bonus now. $11 different Cougars with a bucket so far in the ball game today. Only Justin Perez has not found the score sheet in terms of points. Avery Garcia back to the line, shooting 1 of 1, makes the first. Second from Garcia is no good. Dwayne Boston Jr. pulls down his 4th board of the day. He'll catch at the top of the key, sends it to Wilson, back to Cornelius. Canyons trying to move quickly here. Rivas back to Wilson, now to Rivas, straight away. Everything along the perimeter so far for Canyons. Here's Ontario Matthews, gets it in the paint. Missed on a little left-hander from about 8 feet. Back the other way, Chaffey. Scales trying to drive, lost the basketball, rolling around on the floor, and held ball possession, Chaffey. Your check back in. As Smith coming off. .24 seconds remain here. About a 4-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock here. So Morrison going to play for as close to the last shot as possible. They get it to Yurchek, will knock down a 3. That's big here late in the half. It cuts it to a 9-point advantage. Then stepping on the sideline that time was Ricky Rivas with 2.3. So Chaffey will have one more possession before the close of the half. No good from Yurichek. It'll be a 9-point Canyons advantage, 39-30 over Chaffey as we go to the halftime break. Second half action, we come back here on the Cougar Sports Network.
Welcome to College of the Canyons, where students become the success stories of tomorrow. Whether you're already in the workforce or just getting started, our flexible schedules are a game changer. And students don't just earn degrees, they catapult into desirable careers in top 4-year universities for just $46 per unit. Quality education without crushing debt. Ditch the cookie-cutter mold of college and make college work for you. Register now at canyons.edu/schedule.
The Jersey Mike's catering box is the easiest way to feed your friends. The hard part is picking your sub. That's why we're having a draft. With the first pick, Sarah from Carolina selects number 13, the original Italian.
You know, I trusted my gut, and that's exactly where the sub's gonna go, so.
Hold on, we've got a trade. Jake traded his second pick with me, because I'm starved. Freshly sliced subs to go, wherever you and your friends go. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
Whether we're on the move or stuck in one place, it's with us, comforting, healing, and transforming lives. It's the power of you. With 4 world-class hospitals and over 170 clinics across Southern California, together, we're building a healthier community. We're your neighbors, your friends, your family. It begins with you. UCLA Health.
College of the Canyons is always ready when it comes to your athletic future. With 17 intercollegiate sports programs to cheer for, opportunities for student athletes to learn, train, and compete, and a championship mindset that has produced state and national titles, College of the Canyons and the Cougars athletics programs offer a great college experience. Take control of your athletic future at College of the Canyons. Visit canyons.edu/schedule and cocathletics.com now.
after a lifetime in this game. A bad joint shouldn't stop you from sharing some skills. Our same-day hip procedures keep you playing on.
Can I get it Mike's way? What's happening?
And your free sub. Enjoy.
That was super weird.
Oh, that? Nah. She just used the shore points you can now earn from chip and drink purchases to get free sub through the app. Download the Jersey Mike's app and earn rewards towards free subs with every sub, Pepsi, and Lay's you purchase.
So large, they call you hang time. But say, someday you catch a bad landing. Our advanced knee operations keep you playing on.
Make hosting your next event easy with the Dr. Diane G. Van Hook University Center. With over 30 meeting spaces, wireless video teleconferencing capabilities, food service, and technical support available, the University Center has everything you need to make your next event shine. Conveniently located near the 5 and 14 freeways in Santa Clarita, the University Center offers easy access to local airports and many attractions, making it the ideal meeting place for everyone. To learn more about our rental options or to book now, visit canyons.edu/University Center.
You've tossed that same ball over and over and over for years, until maybe you overdo it. Our technology lets you heal quicker to keep you playing on.
Welcome to College of the Canyons, where students become the success stories of tomorrow. Whether you're already in the workforce or just getting started, our flexible schedules are a game changer. And students don't just earn degrees, they catapult into desirable careers in top 4-year universities for just $46 per unit. Quality education without crushing debt. Ditch the cookie-cutter mold of college and make college work for you. Register now at canyons.edu/schedule.
The Jersey Mike's catering box is the easiest way to feed your friends. The hard part is picking your sub. That's why we're having a draft. With the first pick, Sarah from Carolina selects number 13, the original Italian.
You know, I trusted my gut, and that's exactly where the sub's gonna go. So,
Hold on, we've got a trade. Jake traded his second pick with me, because I'm starved.
Freshly sliced subs to go, wherever you and your friends go. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
Whether we're on the move or stuck in one place, it's with us, comforting, healing, and transforming lives. It's the power of you. With 4 world-class hospitals and over 170 clinics across Southern California, together, we're building a healthier community. We're your neighbors, your friends, your family. It begins with you. UCLA Health.
College of the Canyons is always ready when it comes to your athletic future. With 17 intercollegiate sports programs to cheer for, opportunities for student athletes to learn, train, and compete, and a championship mindset that has produced state and national titles, College of the Canyons and the Cougars athletics programs offer a great college experience. Take control of your athletic future at College of the Canyons. Visit canyons.edu/schedule and cocathletics.com now.
After a lifetime in this game, a bad joint shouldn't stop you from sharing some skills. Our same-day hip procedures keep you playing on.
Welcome back in, Lee Smelser court inside the Cougar cage as we get ready for second half action. College of the Canyons and Chaffey College here from Santa Clarita on this Saturday. The Cougars with a 39-30 advantage over Chaffey after the first half. Canyons shooting 42.5% from the floor, 17 of 40, but just 2 of 15 from 3. And the three ball has really been what's kept Chaffey in the game. The Panthers 10 of 40 from the floor, but 6 of those 10 have been three-pointers. They are 6 of 20 from 3, shooting 30%. 4 of 5 from the line. That's why they only trail by 9 at the moment. Chaffey with 14 points off of the 8 Canyons turnovers. The Cougars just 6 points off the 8 Chaffey turnovers. So the Panthers winning that battle, but the Cougars winning the rebound battle 28-23 at the moment. The Cougars doing a better job on the defensive glass. With 22 of their 28 rebounds coming on the defensive side of the ball. Each team with 5 steals and 7 fouls in that first half. Samaj Morrison leading the way, 9 points, 3 rebounds, and an assist for Chaffey, while Christian Walton with 6 points and a rebound. Is behind him for Canyons, Tommy Pickens with 7 points. Got an assist on 3 of 8 shooting, while Dwayne Boston Jr. with 6 points, 4 boards. And Cornelius and Williams each with 5 for College of the Canyons. So possession arrow with Canyons here. And we are underway with the second half. Cougars with a 9-point lead. They go to work offensively. Julius Washington will kick. Donovan Cornelius a wing 3 that's an air ball. Dwayne Boston Jr. was tied up down low with Desmond Payne. Payne was able to come away with it. Chaffey quickly back on the other side, but they miss on what looked like a wide open layup for Christian Walton. And then a held ball possession arrow in favor of Chaffey. Here's Payne now. Down to Gardner. Neither team started particularly fast in the first half. See if that remains here in the second. Gardner driving. Good lay-in from Gardner. Drove it all the way to the basket. For Gardner, just his first bucket was 0 of 6 before that. Chaffey back within 7. There's Washington for Canyons. Chaffey in a zone defense right now. Wilson will put up a 3 that's short. Rattled off the front iron in the back. Chaffey quickly back the other way offensively. Another missed layup from Walton, but a rebound and the bucket and a foul for the big man in Kajon Thomas, who was on the bench for most of the first half with 2 fouls. Thomas 65% from the floor this year, 13 of 20. Coming into today's game, averages 8.3 points per game. He's 24th in the state in field goal percentage and 27th in offensive boards. As he has the old-fashioned three-point play. And what was a 9-point lead is down to 4. Canyons led by as much as 17 at one point. Back with 7:25 to go in the first half. At 30-13, but Chaffey has hung around. And Thomas picks up a quick foul here in the second. He'll go back to the bench with 3 fouls. So that'll help Canyons as Thomas takes away a lot of space at the rim. Cornelius got it to Washington, was trying to get it underneath to Wilson, who was not standing where Washington tried to throw it. And it's another turnover on Canyons. (39-35). Canyons leading Chaffey here in the second half. Payne with the basketball between the rings. We'll skip it onto the near side to Gardner. Down low, alley-oop, easy lay-in. Good vision from Chaffey that time. Christian Walton, the benefactor of a beautiful Cameron Gardner pass. It's a 2-point game, a 1-possession game here. Canyons has not scored yet, almost 2.5 minutes into this second half. Here's Tommy Pickens for 3 from straight away, short. Cougars have not had the 3 ball at all today. Wyatt Wilson, a rebound down low with him and Dwayne Boston banging the ball around. And Wilson was able to lay it home for Wyatt Wilson, just his second field goal of the ball game. Here's Gardner driving, kicks, corner, Wilson, who's the sharpshooter, Morrison, who's the sharpshooter, knocks down another 3. Give Morrison 12, it's a 1-point game. Washington tried for a reverse layup, had it blocked. Chaffey back the other way, trying for the lead. Gardner lays it off underneath. Behind the back pass to Christian Walton, who again is the benefactor of a nice Gardner pass. And the Panthers have a lead at 42-41. Whistle for a foul and a jumper. This is the first time Chaffey has led since 1855. Actually, we'll say 1813 when Canyons tied it at 2-2. Nope, let me rephrase that. Since 15:01 to go in the first half. No, I'm still wrong. 13:55 to go in the first half. We'll play 13:24 when Canyons tied it at 10-10. Good gravy. First basketball game in a few weeks for us, so getting used to rereading the stat sheet again. Donovan Cornelius knocks down both foul shots. Cornelius 8 of 10 from the floor coming into today. So Canyons back with a 43-42 advantage. Gardner, a step back three with the left hand is good. First three of the ball game for Gardner. Who now has 5 points. There's a block at the rim. Colin Ingram that time. Canyons gets a takeaway. Washington, but then they turn it right back over. Washington trying to feed it to Williams. Williams created the turnover. Brian Kimball and Wascanian want to talk it over here. Canyons has been sluggish here through the first 3.5 minutes of this second half. Trailing 45-43, timeout on the floor. We'll break with it.
Can I get it Mike's way?
What's happening?
And your free sub. Enjoy.
That was super weird.
Oh, that? Nah. She just used the shore points you can now earn from chip and drink purchases to get free sub through the app. Download the Jersey Mike's app and earn rewards towards free subs with every sub, Pepsi, and Lay's you purchase.
45-43, Canyons trailing Chaffey. Canyons coming out, trying to trap Gardner in the corner that time. They get a takeaway. Cornelius smoothly back ahead. There's Washington driving to the basket with the left hand, no. And it goes out off of Craig Irons off the rebound. Washington was trying to create off the Rivas pass that time, did not work. Again, Canyons trying to trap. Morrison gets doubled. Now Gardner doubled in the corner here. Turns it over. Good job by Williams on the takeaway. And the lay-in is good on the other side from Julius Washington. We're even at 45. Chaffey quickly ahead to break the trap. A three. You're a check. No. Long rebound came to Julius Washington. He'll bring it ahead. Washington. Stutter step drive. Stop up. Floater is good. Washington with a heck of a play that time. And Canyons with a 47-45 advantage. There's Morrison. And Canyons doubling the basketball just about any time Morrison or Gardner gets there. Here's a three, no good. Rivas with the rebound. Cornelius on the outlet brings it up the wing. Now up top to Rivas for three. No good, rattled in and out. Chaffey quickly back the other way. You're a check. Bounce pass underneath, goes out off of Colin Ingram. It'll be Canyons basketball. Garcia and Thomas checking in. Keep an eye on Thomas with his 3 fouls. Nobody in Canyons for foul trouble. There's Craig Irons, catches down low. Just stops, lets the smaller Garcia on the mismatch cruise by. Waits so he doesn't run him over and create an offensive foul and lays it in. Their check now. Got it to Garcia. Runs into a double team. He's going to be called for a travel. Moved his feet. Mo Butler getting ready to check in at the table. Canyons wanted to get him in for Cornelius, but they said no substitution on that turnover. Here's Irons. Block on the near side. Canyons works it around the perimeter back to Cornelius. Inside Irons. Little jumper from about 6 feet was short. Rebound pulled down by Chaffey. They run back the other way. Thomas with speed, no. Irons the defensive rebound. Had it knocked out of his hands by Thomas and then could not alter the finish that time from Desson Payne. Back to a 2-point Canyons lead here. Williams and Washington playing catch. Now Williams will dump it to Cornelius inside. Canyons the mismatch again down low. Irons the 7-footer. Guarded by the smaller Morrison that time. Gets an easy bucket. 3, Juracek no. Rebound came to Thomas. Thomas trying to back down Cornelius. Good cut, but a missed layup by Juracek. Canyons back the other way. And then a foul running up the floor. Called on Juracek. His first. 3rd on Chaffey here. Cornelius and Washington off. Butler in along with Tommy Pickens. And a Chaffey timeout on the floor with 13:31 to go. And a 4-point game, 51-47. Canyons leading Chaffey here in the second half. The first of a men's and women's basketball doubleheader here on the Cougar Sports Network today. We thank you for joining us. We hope you're enjoying. So it'll be Canyons basketball out of the break here. Rivas catches. Here's Tommy Pickens down the far side. He'll play it back to Rivas on the near side. They'll continue to play catch. Now they work to Irons. Back up top Pickens. Far side Butler. Irons calling for it inside. Will catch. And he is fouled, I believe, by Thomas. That'll be the 4th foul on Thomas. If it is on Thomas. No, they did not call it on him. They called it on Samaj Morrison, his first. So Craig Irons to the line. Irons 66% from the line, 2 of 3 this season. Misses the first. No time came off that clock off the inbound play. Irons will make the second. A travel called. Ajike into the game for the first time today. Called for the turnover, and he'll come out of the game. As Walton checks back in. There's Ricky Rivas. Now Mo Butler. He and Rivas play catch. Now Julius Washington at the elbow. Gets down to the block. Eye off the window for Washington is good. He's got 8 now. Canyons with a 54-47 advantage. Here's a 3 straight away from Morrison, no. Walton able to sky for the rebound. Got it to Thomas. He's fouled by Irons and will go to the line. Thomas misses the first of 2. Both foul shots no good. Canyons will go back to work offensively. Lead back up to 7. Held ball. The arrow is with Canyons currently, but I don't know if that is correct. And they say it is correct. Washington again. Same little right-handed jump hook off the window is good. Thomas back the other way is Chaffey trying to catch Canyons napping. 56-47. Walton's 3 is good. It's 56-50 now. Another 2-pointer out the other way. That 3 no good. Canyons will go back to work. Rivas is hurt. He was grabbing at his hamstring as he missed. There's a foul on the other side. Patty Villanueva will go check on Ricky Rivas. Son checking in, along with Julius Washington, as Rivas, I believe it's his left hamstring, when he gets up, gets some help. Avery Garcia will go to the line here. Fouls on Jeremiah Williams the last time down the floor. For Williams, that was his first. Williams with 11 points, the only Canyons player in double figures. Garcia makes 1 of 2. Just about halfway gone here in the second half. Hassan underneath. Good passing from Canyons that time. Williams gets it to Hassan, who finishes with the right hand. Hassan with 4 points. Canyons with a 9-point advantage again. Here's Avery Garcia. Your check now. Garcia trying to drive. Got it to Juracek. Runs into a wall from Hassan, along with Butler. Didn't make, and then Tommy Pickens finishing on the other side with 2 big steps after a good pass from Butler to find him. in a fast break scenario. So the lead is 11. A three on the other side is good. Boy, Chaffey just continues to knock down threes. That's their 10th of the ball game. It's keeping them within range, trailing by 9 right now. Canyon's good passing down low. Hassan, the Cougars just opting to try and two Chaffey to the finish here. 27 of 58 before that last bucket. Kick ball that time on Canyons. Dwayne Boston will come in to take over for Julius Washington. Washington with a couple of good dishes, good minutes from him. He is the only Cougars player in double figures so far today, while Walton and Morrison with 16 and 12 for Chaffey lead the way. Your check now for Chaffey. Payne, three, no. Rebound pulled down Walton, no. Picked up by Canyons. The Cougars will go back the other way. Boston kicks it on the outside to Butler. Extra pass to Hassan, but he's going to be called for a stutter step. 9:23 to go here at Lee Smelser Court inside the Cougar cage at College of the Canyons. Cougars leading 64-53. Here's a three from Juracek on the way, no good. Rebound poked away by Boston, but went right into the hands of a Chaffey Panther as Ingram kicks it to Walton, no good. Tommy Pickens skies and rips down the board, and the Cougars will go back the other way. Pickens driving. Kind of got himself into a no-man's land spot. Didn't really know what to do with it. If he had delayed, he would have had an easy little 6-foot jump shot. Instead, trying to drive extra. Here's a three on the extra pass into the corner. No good. Christian Walton missed. Chaffey going to make a substitution as well as Canyons. Wyatt Wilson in for Mo Butler. Christian Walton off the floor as Samaj Morrison back in. Morrison's been the hot hand from 3, 4 of 11. Walton, though, 3 of 7, has shot the ball well from beyond. There's Hassan. Inside Wilson, extra pass. Washington short, Wilson the rebound. Canyons will reset. Canyons has only made 2 threes in the ball game, 2 of 18 from beyond. Here's Hassan, will try his hand, no good. 2 of 19 now for the Cougars. Gardner draws a foul. Third foul on Julius Washington here. Gardner. Chaffey around the perimeter. Morrison for the three. No good. Tommy Pickens was on the end line when the ball was touched. It'll be Chaffey basketball here. It's a 10-point Canyons lead. They led by as much as 17 in the first half. Chaffey got it back to take a lead, but Canyons has stretched it back out to a 10-point advantage. Here's Gardner spinning against Washington. Morrison wide open in the corner that time, no good. Tip rebound, Morrison smartly bouncing it off Wyatt Wilson out of play. So Chaffey again will get another reset here. And now they'll get Kajon Thomas into the game to take over for Colin Ingram. Thomas is a lot to handle down low. Chaffey, a turnover on the inbound. Dwayne Boston Jr. reading it, and he'll lay it home on the other side. Nicely done from Dwayne Boston. He's got 8. Here's Gardner. No good. Down low. Good inside position for Gajon Thomas. Believe it or not, just 7 points for him today, despite the fact that he's been a force down low, just has not converted a lot. Boston a 3, no good. Canyons continues to shoot the 3 ball horribly right now. They lead by just 10. Thomas got Hassan in the air, and it's a foul. Count it, and the foul. Thomas will go to the line for another 3-point play. Goes against Hassan as Thomas got him in the air. Craig Irons will come back in. Brian Smith into the game for the first time for Chaffey. Thomas misses on the foul shot, so it'll remain a 8-point advantage, 6:50 to go. Pickens, step back three from him, no. Oh, almost went in on the second bounce. I thought it was going to come off higher. Instead it went to Boston, who's fouled trying to go up. Canyon just 2 of 21 from three. But they're shooting 44% from the floor, 29 of 65, and leading by 8. With Dwayne Boston Jr. at the line here with 6:36 to go. Boston makes the first of 2. 2 of 3 from the line, give him 9 now. Pickens off, Perez in. Boston 75% from the line this season. Makes the second. And now Cornelius will check in for Julius Washington as Canyons uses the check-in after the make to set the defense. There's Gardner. Now to Morrison, inside Thomas, back to Morrison, trying to drive against Perez, spins back into the lane. Got it back out to Brian Smith, who puts up an 18-footer over the top of Perez that's good. Lead back down to 8. Wilson to Dwayne Boston, inside Irons, mismatch against Morrison, but Morrison got a hand on it. Gotta have Irons finish that against the smaller Morrison. Instead, Chaffey gets a stop. Now Morrison with a 3 that's good. And a timeout called by Chaffey. It's a 5-point game with 5:51 to go. Timeout on the floor. We'll break with it.
Welcome to College of the Canyons, where students become the success stories of tomorrow. Whether you're already in the workforce or just getting started, our flexible schedules are a game changer. And students don't just earn degrees. They catapult into desirable careers and top 4-year universities for just $46 per unit. Quality education without crushing debt. Ditch the cookie-cutter mold of college and make college work for you. Register now at canyons.edu/schedule.
Chaffey in a full court press here. Canyons was able to break the timeline just a split second before. Canyons fans wanting a foul. Chaffey's bench wanting a timeline violation. Neither side happy, so we continue on. 5-point advantage. Boston to Cornelius. Now Irons from the block. Sends it far side, Wilson driving baseline. Got it back to Perez. Perez steps into an 18-footer that's long. Rebound came to Irons, off the window and good. Irons now in double figures. Three-pointer short. Ball came right into the hands, though, of Brian Smith. Chaffey back out in a full court press here. Cornelius across the timeline this time. Canyons will get it back into Irons. Drops it. Wilson reverse lay is good. Irons and Williams in double figures. Boston as well with 10. Irons and Williams each with 11. Wilson now with 6. 65-72. Chaffey, a wide open look again for Morrison from 3. Canyons has to find a way to lock him down, as he has been excellent from 3 today, and is the reason why Chaffey is still in this ball game, is the three-point shooting. Irons missed on a wide open layup. I think you'd tell the big man just to go dunk that one next time. 12 of 37 is Chaffey. Morrison 6 of 16 from the floor, which is coincidentally also what he is from 3, as every one of his shots has been a three-point attempt. A foul on the inbound play. Both teams with 5 fouls at the moment. I think that's the 6th on Chaffey. And it's a foul on Gardner, his 3rd. He'll get a rest right now. A 4-point lead. Another 3 no good. The Cougars just 2 of 23 from downtown today. Chaffey shooting 32% from 3. So then 4 right now. It'd be a shame if your Canyons to not be able to pick up a win, considering you've held Chaffey to just 30% from the floor today, and you're shooting 43%, but you just have not been able to knock down any threes. Thomas had that one blocked, I think, by Irons, or at least altered. Back the other way comes Canyons. It's a 4-point lead. Boston into Irons. Irons under the basket. Couldn't get around Thomas cleanly. Missed trying to go up and under. Ball stays with Canyons here. Irons with a 15-footer. No good. Not sure that's the shot you want. Canyons gets the ball back, though. And they turn it over. Trying too much underneath. Williams trying to find Pickens. 13th turnover on Canyons here in the ballgame. 72-68, 3:30 to go. Here's Smith. Far side to Garcia. Garcia wanting to work here. Throws it underneath to Thomas. Blocked by Hassan, but they call a foul, and Thomas will go to the line. So Thomas, who's 1 of 4 from the line with 9 points, will shoot 2. 6th foul on Canyons as it goes against Atan Hassan. Makes the first. It's a one-possession game. 72-69. Walker back in, along with Garcia, as Smith and Payne come off. Thomas makes both. It's a 2-point game. 72-70. Canyons leading. They've led for most of the game. A couple of minutes here and there from Chaffey in the lead. They had a 10-point lead here in the second half, but have seen that firmly evaporate. Had a 9-point lead at the start of the half that evaporated as well. Here's Pickens, a 3. He's been quiet today, but gets that one to rattle home. And a timeout, full timeout on the floor by Canyons. Tommy Pickens, now with 11 points, his first 3 on 7 attempts today. Puts Canyons back up by 5. It's the Canyons team this season that shoots about 21% from 3. They've been much better from the floor at 49%, which is actually 13th in the state. They're just under that number today at 42%, 43% actually. They make 29.3 field goals a game, which is 22nd. It's not like the offense has been bad this year, and they're not playing bad today with 75 points. It's just the three-point ball has not been falling. The defense allowing over 70 points for the third time this season. 3 straight games. They allow 91 to Ventura and 72 to Irvine Valley. So it's like maybe another high-scoring game here. Chaffey used as much of that timeout as they possibly could. So go to work offensively now. Garcia. Good check back in the game. Garcia again trying to drive. The floater as he ran into Hassan was no good. And then counted in the foul for Thomas here. Chance to get it back to a one-possession game here. Walton and Ingram back on the floor. Hassan coming off. As Canyons will bring Julius Washington back in. Foul went against Donovan Cornelius. (75-72). Boston underneath the bucket is good. Foul back the other way. Look at that one again, see if we can tell. Chaffey quickly back up the floor. Tough to tell. Fortunately, the Synergy cameras going into our replay system, when it goes into our replay system, does not quite produce the visual we would like. Both foul shots are good. 77-74 now. 2:03 to go. Chaffey again, full court press. Canyons will break it. Cornelius had it knocked away from behind. Canyons fans wanted a foul in a one-possession game, didn't get it. Here's Gardner trying to drive. Got it over to Ingram. Ingram now to Morrison for three, and we have a tie ball game with 1:40 to go. Gardner with a foul will put Julius Washington at the line. First of two from Washington is good. That makes our output any better. Washington makes both. Chaffey with a deep two to tie the game up here. We're even at 79. Washington. Boston now. Got it to Williams. There's the four players in double figure. Chaffey with three. The Panthers 33% from three. Cougars 40% from the floor, and a travel going to be called. .56 seconds to go. Chaffey with the basketball, I should say, in a 79 all game. Here's Avery Garcia. Driving, corner, three for Walton, no. Juracek, the rebound, the putback didn't fall, but a foul and he'll go to the line. Goes against Boston. Chaffey with a lead. Irons checking back in. Take Cornelius off the floor here. Juracek misses the second. So Canyons with an opportunity here. About a 7-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock right now. Canyons will take a timeout with 28.6. A 1-point Chaffey lead. So used to saying a 1-point Canyons lead for the longest time, but now Chaffey with the advantage. Go back to work here. Ten to shoot here for Canyons. Pickens will try for a three in the lead. That's no good, but Wilson, the putback is there on a tip. Six to go. Chaffey for the lead. A three, no good. Thomas the rebound, no. And then the ball knocked out with 1.4. Chaffey will have an inbound play. Irons will check in. To take over for Julius Washington in a timeout here. 1.4 to go. Wilson, a crazy tip in. Of course, I forgot to hit the replay button. I was doing too many things at once. Let's see if we can shuttle our way back to that. Wyatt Wilson right now to play the game. And Chaffey will have a 1.4 on the clock inbound play to try and take the lead. See if we can get you a look at that one time here. This is the play right now from Wilson. The tip back was good. So 1.4 to go. This will be the last play of the game. Canyons just do not want to foul at this point. The inbound play down low underneath, and they score! And that's the ball game! Christian Walton with maybe .4 makes it 82-81. And that is the ball game. Count it, and it is over. Christian Walton with 1.4. And Chaffey takes it just like that, 82-81 for their second win of the year. And what was a good one from both sides. The Canyons comes out ahead, or excuse me, Chaffey comes out ahead 82-81 over College of the Canyons. That'll do it for us here on this one. We'll have the women's game on the other stream switch over as College of the Canyons and San Bernardino Valley will go off in about 20 minutes, I believe. We thank you for joining us. We hope you enjoyed. We hope to see you on the other one here in a few.